Views are of the host and not of Lady J Media. Thank you and enjoy the show.
I know you do. I know you do, because that's what I do. I give you that kind of love that makes you come back. I'm your pusher, baby. I'm your pusher.
Hey, little black boy, let me holler at you for a minute. I was once in your place. You should respect what I say. Some of the things I'm about to tell you just may save your life in the world right now. Much is right. Little black boy, you're gonna see and experience all sorts of things, but don't let your mind be locked in a chain. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Spitfire Poetry Shutdown. I am your host, John Hansboro. Today is Wednesday, July 27th. I hope everyone is having a blessed day so far. If you're not, and maybe you should pray about it. I don't know. But today on the show, we have a special episode tonight. I got a bunch of information that I need to share with you all that we got going on at What Up Baltimore and a whole bunch of other events that are going on within the next couple of weeks. And I'm also share some poetry with y'all. Tomorrow, July 28th, Thursday, I will be at C Roses, 4000 Coolidge Avenue, Vibes and Verses, every second and fourth Thursday. This Thursday, tomorrow, the 28th, is the Spitfire Poetry Shutdown edition of Vibes and Verses. Shout out to my team, Shanice Jacobs, Aneski, and her husband, Victor CEO. I can't wait to go. I can't wait for this tomorrow. This is going to be a good event. I have not done an in-person open mic in about 3 years. So I was able to, after the pandemic, I was blessed to meet Dr. Lady J and bring my poetry to a different platform virtually. So with that being said, that's tomorrow, July 28th. The doors open, I think, at 6 o'clock. It's 6 or 7. Get there as early as you can. All right. And poets, singers, anybody that wants to come and perform and grab the mic, you definitely can. I would try to get there early so you can sign up and make sure your name is on the list. But it's from 7 to 11. Yeah, 7 to 11. I do think the doors open at 7 because this show is really from 8 to 11, I believe. All right. So that's tomorrow, July 28th. Okay, July 30th, Saturday, July 30th. Shout out to Life Deliverance Outreach Center, Pastor Arnetta over there, or Bishop Arnetta, I believe, over there. She's having a brunch on Saturday, July 30th from 2 to 6 p.m. at 1500 Union Mills, Union Avenue. Union Avenue, Union Mills, 1500 is the address. The tickets are $30. Like I said, that's July 30th. They have the Calvary Crusaders are featured as will be performing. And me and my wife also will be performing on that day. And Dr. Lady J Jenkins will be pastoring on that day as well. So you don't want to miss that. Also, Dr. Lady J has a ministry that she does every Saturday morning at, I believe it's the outreach, come on. I'll get the address before it's over. I know it, but I know it's on Howard Street. I think it's 409 Howard Street. Um, but I have, if you follow my page, if you follow What Up Baltimore Online Radio, we always putting the flyers up for that. That's every Saturday. The community church, and Lady J is the featured pastor there. And you don't want to miss that. I'm sure every one of us needs some type of inspiration these days, definitely. There's a lot going on out here. So let me see. Anything else I wanted to say? Okay. Yeah, August 17th. August 17th at the Orion at the Fillmore. We will be doing a live encore of the show I Am Woke. Go to Eventbrite for your tickets. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Show starts at 7. This is August 17th. The Orion at the Fillmore. The I Am Woke movement is in full effect. You do not want to miss that. Shout out to my family, the whole cast over there. I Am Woke. Yeah. I mean, I'm I'm pumped for this. I can't wait to get back on the stage with my family. It's really fun, and I love what we're the idea that Aneski brought to create all of this is so incredible to me. I just love being a part of it. It's really good. So again, this is a poetical experience. All right. And you don't want to miss this. August 17th, the Orion at the Fillmore. Go to Eventbrite and get your tickets, man. Definitely. And then next week, on Spitfire Poetry Shutdown, August the 3rd, I have Akil Maizan will be on next week. Akil Maizan. If you are from or familiar with the DMV area and you're a poet, a singer, a musician, 9 times out of 10, you know who Akil is. He goes all over the place, and he's a very laid back brother with great energy. I met him several times at different events, so I'll have him on next week. You don't want to miss that. He is a poet, and he plays an instrument as well. And I'll let y'all know more about that as the week goes on and I make the flyer. All right. As always, you can get my books on Amazon. Unusual Favor is on Amazon still. Spitfire Poetry Volume 1 and Spitfire Poetry Volume 2 is also on Amazon, or you can hit me up. You can email me at johnhansboro13@gmail.com, or you can message me anywhere you can get to me. Instagram, Facebook. I can mail you a book. I can bring it to your doorstep. I can do anything you need to get it in your hands. All right, it's not a problem. And also be sure to wait for my second Unusual Favor, the final Unusual Favor. I think I released the first one in 2020. So yeah, it's been 2 years. Unusual Favor 2, Victory in the Storm is done. I cannot wait for you all to experience this. This is a project that is dear to my heart. I went through a lot of shit to bring this to fruition, and to look over and see my material land in people's homes, or soon at the library as well. You'll be able to rent it there. It's just a good feeling. So I appreciate everybody for supporting me and pushing me and encouraging me and praying for me and being in my corner. You know what I mean? So I want to share a couple poems. Let me see. I'm not going to read anything out of my books yet. I want to share one of my favorites with y'all right now. All right. This is called Poetry is My Therapy. This is I got like top, I don't know, 5 poems that I love that I go to all the time. And this is one of them that I've added into that like top 5, top 10, basically. But this is Poetry is My Therapy. Poetry is my therapy. Poetry is my therapy. It gets me through so much shit. When I put pen to paper, it gets me through so much shit. Pushing and pressing the pen, the ink is insulin. 6 units before breakfast, I gotta count my carbs. I can't be reckless. Maintain a decent sugar level, because if my shit drop, it could be detrimental. Poetry is my therapy. Back and forth to the dispensary, I need the right strain. What do you got for inflammation and pain? Terpene, limonene, and I don't know what the fuck you mean. I want that indica hybrid sativa. I need it. That marries a cheetah, because everybody's seeing poetry. That's my therapy. Something therapeutic happens when I go to create. It's just something about putting the right word with the right line to make them both come together, like you and your partner at the very same time. 2 souls sharing the same vibe. Poetry is my therapy. I press every day, man. Giving up is not an option. A devil going down today. You know me and that nigga, we stay boxing. He got me on the ropes. But I'm guard body Ali, I hit him with the rope of dope. The champ is here, and I fight every ounce of fear. I just do it like Nike. The God is the victory. You know he's in here. Poetry. That's my therapy. Sometimes it keeps me up at night. It's the little light in mine that keeps me up writing that one last line. I need it, I need it, I need it like the air I breathe. If I didn't have it, where the fuck would I be? I could have been serving a 1 to 3. My wife and kids could have buried me. Poetry is my therapy. All right, that is poetry is my therapy. Like I said, tomorrow, August 28th, I'm sorry, July 28th, Spitfire Poetry Shutdown edition of Vibes and Verses. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be on fire in the house. I'm telling you, the vibe there is always on fire. So this is going to be a perfect night because it's always a good vibe and it's always on fire regardless because the energy is great in there. It really is. Everybody who always shows up and shows out when they come, we appreciate each and every last one of y'all. And in August, one of the, I don't know if it's the second Thursday in August or the 4th Thursday in August, but we're doing a kids edition where we have one of the cast members from I Am Woke will be hosting the Vibes and Verses. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be dope as shit right there. I cannot wait. I love the talent that our young people have and how they, you know, display it and express themselves through that talent. I love it. All right, so I wanted to I'm not going to do hot and let me see. I think I got it in one of these books. All right, but I'm gonna share something with y'all out of Spitfire Poetry Volume 2. All right, like I said, don't forget tomorrow, July 28th, Vibes and Verses, a Spitfire Poetry Shutdown edition. You don't want to miss it, man. Go to Eventbrite and get your tickets. Come ready to have a good time and experience some good vibes, okay? Let's see. All right, I'm gonna share It's Wrong with you all today, right? So it's wrong. I wrote this around pandemic. No, was it around the pandemic or this is called It's Wrong. It's Wrong. I believe it was around the time when we were dealing with one of the I don't know if it was George Floyd or one of the other many situations that go on with police and some of the things that happen in the streets or whatever. But anyway, this is called It's Wrong. It's wrong. And it's been going on for far too long. We should sing a new song. The people have spoken. Some are going off emotions because it's wrong. And it's been going on for far too long. We can make a change, but it requires us to change. Change the way we spending our dollars, because to them, that's the only thing that matters, because their pockets, they get fatter. When you spending money with the man, you should be buying land. I don't understand what's going on. So many things I see are wrong, and it's been going on for far too long. We should sing a new song, fight the power and say it loud. You're not inferior, you should feel proud. Remember who you are, raise your head and stand tall. Pull up your goddamn pants. I don't want to see that, man. The shit stain in the fabric is embedded deep like racism. We can't have it because it's wrong. And it's been going on for far too long. We are the world, but who's helping the children? 2020 was a year of constant worry and fear. Deadly virus, police brutality, fighting injustice. It's abundantly clear that we still have so far to go after so much blood, sweat, and tears, because it's wrong. And it's been going on for far too long. All right, it's been going on for far too long. July 30th, Saturday. Like I said, come out to 1500 Union Mills. Shout out to Pastor Arnetta Dent. She's doing a brunch featuring the Calvary Crusaders. Dr. Lady J. Jenkins, myself will be doing some poetry, and my wonderful wife, Shalonda Hansboro, my favorite singer, will be blessing the venue with a few songs, okay? All right, so Spitfire Poetry Volume 1. Oh, I just opened right up to the one I want to give you, too. Isn't that something? I missed it. I got to go back to that. This one is called My Pencil and Me. This is like another favorite of mine, but I haven't, I should have it memorized, but I don't. And I'm going to read that for y'all because that's one of my favorites too, My Pencil and Me. That's one that I forget about sometimes. Yeah, that's one that I forget about sometimes. My Pencil and Me. And then I want to go into some uplifting. I have two poems that are pretty uplifting that I like to share. And I think this is a time where we need as much upliftment as we can get. So let's go with My Pencil and Me. Spitfire Poetry Volume 1, like I said, is available on Amazon. Look out for Spitfire Poetry Volume 3. My Pencil and Me. Feels so good when we're together. Comforts me like a warm sweater. Cable's lit, but I ain't watching it. My pencil and me, we got places to be, you see. I got issues, you see. So my pencil bleeds and speaks when I don't want to talk. My pencil strikes up conversation, creates energy, and keeps me with that inner me so I can express myself frequently. I keep him close. His nickname is Toast. He spits fire that'll heat your ass up, Tangeray in your chest. I'm not the one to test. And I confess that I have slipped and I have fallen, but I got up and I kept brawling. My pencil and me a dynamic duo, cause three's company only when my pen feels jealousy. So she rides shotgun and the pencil's in the trunk. The mechanic pumps cannons till it's empty. Then I grab the lead and reload again. Automatic fire, rapid shots are they hurt. Automatic fire, rapid shots. The sounds are heard from blocks. Alert neighborhood watch. There's a shooting spree and anyone can get it. Keep your vest. I'll send it to you fitted. Thought he was a terror, so I ripped through his new era. Watermelon splattered like Gallagher on stage with a hammer and full of stamina. My pencil and me go everywhere together. Nobody knows me better. Finishes my letters, settles all my disputes. When I write, I put you on mute. Your spirit I rebuke like a funky green rash. Just makes me want to puke. My pencil and me been through it. You see, I'm sorry. My pencil and me been through it, you see. Puts me on one knee, so I pray faithfully. Lord, keep me covered. You know I don't like them buzzards. Lord, keep me covered. You know I don't like them buzzards. Just a ball of bad energy. Send them to a new century. My pencil and me will continue our quest until God says enough and he puts me to rest. That is My Pencil and Me. All right. Oh. Let's do this one. Anxiety. It's a poem that I wrote called Anxiety. I know I wrote Anxiety probably around between 2015 and maybe 2018. But this is Anxiety. My head is spinning. I can't see clearly. I feel weary. Why am I tearing? My breathing is elevated. It feels perpetuated. Regardless, I gotta. Let me start that over. My head is spinning. I can't see clearly. I feel weary. Why am I tearing? My breathing is elevated. It feels perpetuated. Regardless, I gotta make it. Feel like I'm devastated. I can't fake it. My kids are watching. Could they be future plotting? I told them you have options and life's no Mary Poppins. You may fall, but just keep on rising until you see the horizon. Remember your breathing and just keep on believing that this is your season. You'll reap what you're seeding. Start counting. I mean it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look to the floor. It's not spinning anymore. It's just about over. Then what's this again? Sweat drips from my chin. It's happening again. Focus on something. Dive into consumption. Ain't it always something to think all that fussing? Were you saying something? You can't push my buttons because you're up to something. Why you always fronting? Why panic? It's nothing. Don't let this defy you. You're a king. It's inside you. Just remember your breathing and keep on believing that this is your season to reap what you're seeding. Breathe. That is anxiety. That's some shit I wrote to myself. I know. All right. Oh, let's do this one too. All right. This is called Clean Getaway. And I'm gonna put this one down. Clean Getaway. Spitfire Poetry Volume 1. Clean Getaway. You thought you had me, but he wouldn't let me stay. A clean getaway. That's what they would say. Take it day by day. Make sure that you pray. Don't give it away telling this one and that one. They can't make it happen. Look at your man. He's laughing. You were full of sin. Now he's bringing you in. Gave you a pen to use in your battle. Now I dismantle Satan's whole castle. He came after me when I couldn't see, took me to my knees, left me there to bleed. But the blood covered me. I still can't believe he's getting a message through a Negro like me. There must be a reason he came back for me and my enemies didn't rejoice over me. But how could this be? They still don't believe. Amongst 2 or 3, that's all that you need. Stay focused, you'll see. Got away with such speed. Quick indeed, the devil can be, slick in his ways, but don't be afraid. You cannot be strayed. Stay focused on him. That's the way that you win. Go help a friend who's come to a bend in the road. From a toad to a frog, I got away now, I'm gone, never to return. The sun creates burns, but hell is where you burn. All right. Spitfire Poetry Volume 2. I can't share that one because that's part of a play that I'm in, and so is that one. I want to read this one to you guys. This is called Addiction. The Addiction. I think we all can relate to this. Unfortunately, we all have, you know, if it wasn't one of us or someone close to us, a family member, friend, co-worker, associate, whatever. And then as you ride around in this wonderful city of ours, you know, you see the addiction rate and what it's doing to our community and to some of the people. So anyway, this is called The Addiction. My level of pissed is deep as the abyss. Same old shit. I'm tired of it. I gave all I can. When I can't do, I stand. But damn, man, was this in his plan? I cover it like a wax clean car. Don't take it out, just leave it in park. Deal with the maintenance. Warranty is expired. Used to admire them and be full of spirit. Now when they talk, you don't want to hear it. I was dragged through the mud in my clean white clothes. I suppose it's karma, or is it just drama? Sometimes you're so bothered you just have them pardon because they have been stuck for a long time. To sing a new song, It's your final call. Give me 2, you take 5, he said. Stay alive, black man. As I rolled up my window, he saw his reflection. It felt good that he blessed him. He came home and she tested him. Robin Hood off that porridge. It's a disaster, I'm sure of it. Woke up in a pool of it. You can't know you're doing it. The addiction really hits you like onion peels. You pray just to say, God, take it away. To the pain and dismay, you say, leave, but they stay. They can't have your day. Keep your head all the way up. They could self-destruct inside of a month. Stand by them is tough, but you won't give up. You're all that they got. It's an evil plot from the little red man who carries a fork, plays games for sport, and then resorts to blaming you. It's crazy in a zoo when the cage is left open. Therapy just coping. At church, they are pointing from inside of a glass house with many spots and wrinkles. If we would just stick together, there would be no equals. The addiction. I wrote that many, many years ago, and the addiction is something that part of the addiction not only is from, having seeing people addicted over the years, ever since being a young child to this day. We all have somebody in your family was addicted to something along your life. But anyway, and hopefully they're dealing with it and getting help for it. But the addiction is something that came from my book, Unusual Favor. All right. Unusual Favor. I'm sorry. Unusual Favor. Unusual Favor is my very first book, and it's a true account of overcoming addiction and infidelity. And you have to read about it to understand what I'm talking about. It's a very powerful, powerful book. And yeah, I put it all out there on this one and in my second one, Unusual Favor 2. Unusual Favor 2, Victory in the Storm. All right. Shout out to Jessica Lopez for the artwork on my book. It's absolutely amazing. I can't wait to show you guys this. All right, so let's do another one out of Spitfire Poetry Volume 2. This is Quarantine. And this was written during the quarantine. All right. When we the very first quarantine that we were dealing with, I think which was the longest too. But this is when I wrote this one. So this is called Quarantine. Quarantine's trying my patience. That's a true understatement. That shit's running short like a fat ass nigga on a basketball court. My kids eating up all the goddamn food. They saying depressing shit on the news. Got my mama worried and confused. Lord help her. Got my mama worried and confused. Quarantine trying my patience. That's a true understatement. That shit's running short like a fat ass nigga on a basketball court. My kids eating up all the goddamn food. They saying depressing shit on the news. Got my mama worried and confused. She hits my phone in a hurry whenever she hears something new. Lord, help her find something to do. My 8-year-old is up to 4 a.m. This mess has got to end. What are you going to do when Hogan runs down on you with an 8 p.m. curfew? Get all the essentials. I write with pens, not pencils, so it can't be erased. I learned from my mistakes. Tired of containment, I walk from my bedroom to my basement, spending time in every room. What else is there to do? Barbershop closed, hair salons too. Your lady trying to line up your hair, just stop it. And she looks like she stuck her finger in a socket. Hairdo is whack. Gotta put on a hat. If my kids ask me for another snack, I think I may snap. If I hear the word unsub one more time, my wife, she gotta chill with this Criminal Minds. Episode after episode, how many series they got? I'm gonna unplug this Fire Stick and cut off this Wi-Fi. All right, that was Quarantine. Spitfire Poetry Volume 2. Like I said, you can get that on Amazon. And don't forget, like I said, tomorrow, July, why I want to keep saying August? Tomorrow, July 28th, Spitfire Poetry Shutdown edition of Vibes and Verses If you got the vibes, we got the verses. You already know how we get down. If you've been in the house, and if you haven't been, then you're absolutely crazy, and you need to get there. What's wrong with you? Cut it out, man. All right. Spitfire Poetry Volume 2. How much time we got? We still got some time. All right, this one is called Help Me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me help you. I'll talk till I'm black and blue. When are you going to get it? When are you going to get it, fool? Go to school. Don't bend the rules and lose your cool. Help me. Help me help you. What are you going to do? If that shoe fits you, can you accept help? Or come to think of it, assistance. Some ask, what's the difference? Well, let's see. If I help you, I can tell you, don't worry about me helping you. I just want to help myself to tell everyone else you needed my help. Don't do it yourself. Let someone else help. Remember, God helps those who helps themselves. Help yourself to another plate. All I'll do is throw it away or tell everyone what you ate or the gossip for that very day. I see you struggling. I should help you. But if I can keep you down, make you look like a clown so I can wear the crown, because I love to see you frown. I've been told I need help too, but I refuse to take directions. Keep driving, no exits. Help me get through. You know what I'm going through. Everybody knows. Confide in the wrong one and it shows. That really blows my mind. All the while I help to make you smile. Help me. Excuse me. All right, that is Help Me. All right, what time we got here? Listen, I said I wasn't going to do a whole hour because I wanted to share so much information. Like I said, next week on Spitfire Poetry Shutdown, August the 3rd, I believe is next Wednesday is August 3rd. We have the good brother Akil, yes, Akil Mazan will be on next week. He's a poet, he's an instrumentalist, he's an all-around good brother. And like I said, if you're from the DMV area and you constantly frequent a lot of the open mics all over the city and all over the DMV area, then you know who this brother is. A very talented brother. Yeah. Oh, and also, I think this Sunday, yeah, is the last Sunday of the month. So I know my sister, shout out to my sister Grace. I love you, sis. My sister Grace Givens. Precious. Everybody knows Grace. Poets for Dinner. If you haven't been to a Poets for Dinner open mic, then shame on you too because you're missing something good. She's an amazing cook, and her team is amazing, and it's always an amazing vibe there too. So, follow Grace Gibbons on Poets for Dinner and see when her next. I believe her next Poets for Dinner is this Sunday, and the feature I believe is Kenny something. That's another brother that you don't want to miss him. He's powerful, man. That dude got it. Shout out to Kenny. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be dope, man. He's a feature, I believe, on that Poets for Dinner this Sunday. Okay. Oh, if you were able to get out last week, so last Friday and Saturday, okay. Shout out to Jonathan Gilmore and his whole team over there. Hellhounds on My Trail. Guys, I went to see this production last week. I believe I saw it Friday because it was Friday and Saturday. I saw it Friday, and it was absolutely incredible. Shout out to Jonathan Gilmore, his whole team over there. My brother Parrish, my sister Stephanie, and My God, I can't believe it. Christian, my birthday sister right there. Me and her share the same birthday. And everybody else that he had over there, all the musicians, Irv and Phil, the singers, Blue, and there was a whole bunch of other ones. I can't keep naming because I'm gonna mess it up and leave somebody out. But I believe he's doing another production in September. I'm telling y'all don't want to miss that. This brother's on fire, man. He really is. Jonathan Gilmore is a talented brother, and that show really did something to me when I saw that. It was an inspiration that I needed. That it just everything about it was just hitting to me. The music was wonderful. It featured one of my favorite singers, which is my lovely wife, Shalonda Hansboro. She did a wonderful job. And then the next night on Saturday, was just as good, if not even better. I heard from what Friday was, and I couldn't make that. I wanted to go so bad, but I had to another obligation. So, like I said, you want to follow this brother, man. He's doing some really dope stuff. Shout out to Woundworks too, my family over there. I love y'all. Woundworks, Mama K, Mama Rashida, everybody over there. Love y'all, man. All right. Let me see. I said I wanted to do like an inspirational poem too, though, because it's a lot. I want to share some stuff with y'all too before I get off of here. But so let's do a new day. New day. Is Press in here? No, Press is in this one. I'm gonna share Press with y'all. Press and a new day are two poems that I normally share when I go and do any poetry at any church events. Most of the time I do Press or A New Day or All That Shouting Isn't Necessary or Forgive the Saints. All right. But I think Press will have to be in part 3 because it's not. I thought I had it in my second book, but it's not in the second one. So that's probably something I'm saving for the third Spitfire Poetry Shutdown. So where we at? Okay, A New Day. This is just a lot of the poetry that I write, honestly, is not subliminally, but it is when I go over it and I read it and I read it and I read it over and over and I share it, I realize that I was writing to myself. And a lot of the poetry that I have, I don't even know how many poems I've written so far over the years. I don't even count. And I know it's a ridiculous amount, but it's something that's therapeutic for me, of course. So it helps me to deal with so many different things. And I realize over the years that other than spirituality, poetry is something that I have such a strong connection with that it helps me in so many different ways. You know what I mean? A lot of times if I'm in a situation and I try not to even get upset anymore and raise my voice and stuff like that, but that's bullshit because I do yell every now and then still. Plus I'm an emotional guy. I can't help it. I'm a Taurus, right? But I try to not, exert so much wasteless energy on things. Let's put it that way. All right. So let's do A New Day. This is called A New Day. It's a new day. I've seen many things, but none just the same. It's a new day. A new day brings change when you think of it, but none just the same. It's a new day I hear, but don't shed a tear. It's a new day. That fear went away. What you don't do today is for a new day. A new way of thinking instead of your mind thinking of thoughts of yesterday because tomorrow's a new day. Fresh opportunities, depression that loosened me. I'm not for the scrutiny. A new day, I do believe, is a chance to make it right. When a bird takes flight and spreads its wings, a new day brings beautiful springs, sunlight that beams and heats up your skin. A new day brings things unseen and put in perspective. It's not just a message, somebody might end it. Being suspended in space, they gave up their race. A new day, a new space to go and create. Another way, a new day can bring so much change. Don't give up today, for tomorrow's a new day. What a difference it makes. A new day is no mistake. Just hold on to tomorrow and then to tomorrow to the days that follow. Joy is what you swallow with the side effect of laughter. What you're mad for, it doesn't matter. A new day comes after any type of disaster. What you go through, it will mold you. It's a new day. It's over. All right. Don't answer the phone. I did flatline. All right. So that's it for the books. Like I said, tomorrow, July 28th, Spitfire version of Vibes and Verses. If you can get to Eventbrite, you can hit up my sister Shamice Jacobs, get your tickets as fast as you can. You do not want to miss this event. Each time I go, it seems like it's, gets more and more. We get more and more people coming out and so many different artists, you know what I mean? Like I said, in August next month, there's going to be a lot for the young adults that we're going to be having them hosting and doing some special things for the youth because they're just as talented and they have so much to say. So yeah, tomorrow, July 28th, I'm gonna be in rare form. Be honest with you, I'm gonna be in rare form. Shout out to my man Vic, the CEO. Then when I get around all them, we just act a fool any damn way. We can't help it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Vic and Marco, my brother, Gio, everybody over there at with the movement of I Am Woke, all of my little sisters, Mozart and Ashley, Jasmine. This is going to be dope. I cannot wait. And I'm glad to be a part of this production. This is something that I love doing. This is really, really fun. And it helps me to keep myself sharp too, honestly. All right. Before I go though, too, I got about 15, maybe 18 minutes. I just wanted to share some stuff with you about, first of all, I so appreciate all of the love and support that I get from my followers. I mean it. I really do. Y'all have no idea how much I appreciate it. And this is something that I started from nothing. I was in my basement writing poetry in 2013 and writing a play, Unusual Favors, because I was dealing with so much stuff at one time, and I was using it as an offspring, as my wife has a song called Unusual Favor, and that is still available as well. Look that up, Unusual Favor, Shalonda Hansboro. It's on just about any music stream you can find. It's still there. Unusual Favor. That is how this whole journey with us with Unusual Favor started, because she wrote that song. We came home from church one day, and the pastor at the time, shout out to Pastor Bishop Michael Wallace. He was preaching, and she came home and wrote Unusual Favor. You know what I mean? Something shifted in there. It was a paradigm shift. Something happened, and she came up with Unusual Favor, and we've just been on it ever since. But it wasn't always easy, and it still ain't. I still press. It may look easy at times, but I'm an actor as well too. So, and I'm not gonna let you see me down. I'm just not. I'll share some stories with you for inspiration of when I was in a shitty place and how I came out of it. But you can always try your best to stay positive. And if it's hard and you can't do it, go around other people who are positive. You've experienced something with them. You felt that energy because of a conversation. You work with them. You live around them. It's your neighbor, somebody that has good energy. That's what you want to try to place yourself around. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. A lot of us are going through so much, and mental health is not a goddamn game at all. It's not. It really is not a game. It's not. But I started that in my basement. You know what I mean? And I went from doing that to doing my own open mics. Shout out to all of my Spitfire poetry family, my original family, that really helped me to build the open mics when I first did I'm sure my first 6 or 7 of them. Shout out to my sister Shantia Jackson. She's another great inspiration. I love you, sis. And everybody that I was dealing with that Lakeisha and man, I mean, Kevin Curry, Joshua Young, Natalie, Shantia. I said Shantia. I know I'm missing somebody, but blame it on my mind. I mean, my heart, not my. No, I'm sorry. Blame it on my mind. I'm right. Not my heart, but really, you guys, I love y'all. Y'all really helped me to build that. I had open mics where it was full of people, where the capacity was ridiculous, and then I had open mics where it was me and just 5 poets, and that's how shit works sometimes. But you can't. You gotta keep your foot on the gas though. You can't let it discourage you. And you can't let words or what other people say discourage you as well. Everybody may not have your drive, your inspiration, or your energy, so they can't understand what you're doing. They don't understand where you're getting it from. They don't understand how you're doing things when they know that you got so much shit going on, or you're in a shitty place and you're dealing with a lot of bullshit, but you're still somehow polish the shit off and make it look as shiny as the Vince Lombardi trophy. You know what I mean? So just press. You have to press. It's not easy, but press, press, press. Seriously, press. All right. August 17th, the I Am Woke movement. You do not want to miss it. This is a dinner theater too. This is a dinner theater poetrical experience live at the Orion at the Fillmore. Okay, you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you, it's going to be off the hook. Shout out to Bo and everybody over there at the Fillmore. DJ Clutch, shout out to him. Everybody over there, man. Everybody over there. I love that venue. It's a very fun place to perform at. I love it. That's one of my favorite places to perform, most definitely. All right. And like I said, July 30th, this Saturday, come out to 1500 Union Mills, Union Avenue. Bishop Arnetta Dent will be doing a brunch. You will get to see live in action Dr. Lady J. Jenkins. Dr. Lady J. Jenkins. This is another lady. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This woman is an inspiration to me as well because I remember when she started this platform of What Up Baltimore, and it's been over a year now. It's been over a year. I was looking at some of my shows from last year, and I'm just like, wow, and how we've grown on certain levels, and all of the other hosts that we have on the show. Shout out to all of you guys too as well. You know, all of y'all are inspiration because I just love to be a part of something that has good energy and good power. And this is what this platform endures and has. Okay. You don't want to miss the next show coming up, Brother Chad. I believe show is this tonight at 8 o'clock. You don't want to miss that. That's a very interesting brother. And then him, Brother Chad and Jamal, Brother Jamal have a show that comes on during the week. You don't want to miss that as well. You want to check out the other gentleman. We have a gentleman that does a gun tactical program over here that's very good, very informational. Because most of us carry guns, and a lot of people don't know to have the knowledge of gun safety. Put it that way. All right. But yeah, every week check us out to see what we got going on in What Up Baltimore. We always got a bunch of shows going on. And tomorrow, July 28th, Spitfire Poetry Shutdown edition of Vibes and Verses. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I don't know how to express it anymore. It's going to be fucking fire. Like the energy that's there already that's been created. Shout out to my sister Shanice. I love you, sister Shanice Jacobs. Shout out to her. The energy is awesome. She's an awesome host. You know what I mean? She really is. She got her own energy that she carries, so gracefully. I really do mean it, and I love it. And then Aneski and Vic, like they were born for this shit too, really, definitely. So I'm telling you, it's going to be off the chain. We're going to all be in red form because we got a show coming up August 17th. We get ready to start doing some rehearsals and things of that nature. And when we all what I noticed from this first production that we did, when we all get together and we start really going in and going over our shit, man, I love to be around creativity. I really do. It is a addiction. I am not lying. It is a drug to me. It is a straight addiction. It really is. I'm addicted to it. To be around people with so much creative, to have so much creative, be so creative, and then to be able to think outside the box. So everybody, you know what I mean, has their own lane, and we come together and just make magic for real. We make magic, and I love it. All right, so that's August 17th. You don't want to miss it. The I Am Woke movement is in full effect. You do not want to miss that. Go to Eventbrite and get your tickets because it is a dinner theatrical experience. There will be a dinner served. You don't want to wait till the last minute. I know the food is going to be off the chain. You don't want to miss that. So get your tickets. Go to Eventbrite. Get your tickets as soon as you can, man, and come out to this. Okay, it's going to be really good. You won't be disappointed. You really won't. You will not be disappointed. So like I said, press your way. The hell what anybody else thinks. You should pray as much as you can about anything that you're not sure of. Okay? If you got something that you know, a lot of us are doing all types of new endeavors and things of that now because of the pandemic. You know, so many people started their own businesses and things of that nature. And I love it. I think we should be doing that. We really should. And we should be showing and teaching our children how to grow a business on their own as well, too, and not have to rely on, you know, so many other ways to take care of themselves financially. And we also need to teach them how to grow and plant food, I believe, too. I really do. You know, I miss my dad. He used to plant all the time. I think that's very important. I think that's something that we should get into, horticulture, because some of the shit, like, I don't understand how people can eat a chicken wing. I'm gonna say this before I start getting in a rant, but I don't understand how people can eat a chicken wing that they know is irregular in size. I seen it. I had a chicken wing earlier today, and I couldn't even finish. It don't even taste right. I'm sorry. It don't. It was too big. They're shooting all types of steroids in this shit. It's disgusting. I just can't. I can't. So look, y'all, be safe out here. Be vigilant. Keep your mask on. This goddamn COVID is on the rise again. Please keep your mask on. Wash your hands. All right. Stay focused. Stay vigilant. You want to be blessed. You must bless somebody else. That's the only way you'll be blessed. Bless somebody else. Try me and see what happens. I'm telling you, bless somebody else, see what happens to you. I guarantee you it comes back to you tenfold. All right. Everybody be safe out there. I love y'all. Be safe. Be vigilant. Stay out of trouble. And love yourself and everybody else. But definitely put some love into yourself. Really. Do something for yourself. Do some me time. Do something special for yourself this weekend. I don't know. Anything. Seriously, anything. All right. Love y'all. You want to be blessed? Bless somebody else. Okay.
I know you do. I know you do, because that's what I do. I give you that kind of love that makes you come back. I'm your pusher, baby. You're a pusher.
Hey, little black boy, let me holler at you for a minute. I was once in your place. You should respect what I say. Some of the things I'm about to tell you just may save your life in the world right now. Much is right. Little black boy, you're going to see and experience all sorts of things, but don't let your mind be locked in the chains.
Thanks for tuning in to What Up Baltimore Online Radio.